Okay, here's your little mini lecture for CPM Course 3, 2.1.2, what is a perimeter? So you've already seen your tiles probably. I'm going to review what the tiles are. So this is a one tile. So we say that the side lengths of this are all 1. Like, so across there that's 1, 1, 1. 1. It's a 1 tile. I'm just going to draw a little picture of it. Okay. So there's some 1s over there. I'm not going to actually use the tiles. I just want you to learn the names of them. This tile right here is an X tile. So the shorter ones are the X tiles. Whoops. So just use your imagination. That's an X tile. So the length long ways is X, and then these ends are actually the same as a 1. Like if you look at your little 1 tile, see how they make the lengths, or how they fit together perfectly? So if I wanted the perimeter of an X tile, it'd be X plus 1 plus X plus 1. Remember, perimeter means the distance around. So what other kind of tiles might we see? There's Y tiles. Okay, the Y tile is just like the X tile, but they've made it kind of longer, and so you can imagine that the length of the Y tile is actually going to be Y. Okay, and then if you take a wild guess at what this length is, you might guess that it's 1. If you guess it's 1, you're right. See? So this is 1. And then there are some other tiles. Here's an X squared tile. So the X squared tile, the perimeter of an X squared tile would be X plus X. Oh, you can't see it. Plus X plus X. You add them all up, that'd be 4X. If you want to check and make sure that it's really X, remember that was your X tile. See? There's the bigger one right here. This is a Y squared. Is it a coincidence that it's the shape of a square and that they call it Y squared? There's your Y tile. This is Y by Y by Y by Y. The perimeter would be 4Y. The area would be Y squared. So the area is like inside, right? The area of this would be Y times 1. Remember, area is length times width. What's the area of this one? X times 1, that's X. What's the area of this one? Length times width, 1 times 1 is 1. What's the area of that one? X times X, that's X squared. So I have areas and perimeters, different things that they can ask for. And last but not least, here's another tile. This is an XY tile. You may have already known that. Thinking you might have already learned all this in class. This side is X, this is Y, this is X, this is Y, and if you want to check and make sure, you can check. See, that's X, remember? X, X, groovy. And this is Y. See, the length is Y. Okay, so the perimeter of this would be like X plus Y plus X plus Y. Or you could get these two together and say it's 2X plus 2Y. And what's the area? It's XY. So we name the tiles by their area. Okay, but sometimes we ask for perimeter. So now that you know what all the tiles are, I'm not going to use them anymore. I'm just going to go and look at your book right here. So I hope you can see this. It wants the perimeter. You shouldn't write in your book, but, well, I'm going to, and then I'm going to erase it. So from here to here is X, because it's an X tile. From here to here is 1. From here to here is Y. 1. X. What's the side right here? 1, right? X. 1. Y. 1. All I have to do is add them all up. So how many X's do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 X's. So this would be 4x. And then how many y's? 2y's plus 2y. You can only add like terms. And then how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. So that would be, so the perimeter is 4x plus 2y plus 6. Okay, now, so that one was kind of straightforward. This one, let's go around, let's start at the top. This part right here, that one is the one that kids always get confused about. We'll come back to that. Think about that while we go around the rest of this. So this one, that's unknown. We're going to figure it out in a minute. From here to here is 1. From here to here is 1. From here to here is 1. There's another 1. And that's x. So I have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus x, but there's this unknown side. So it turns out that it's x minus 1. I know, it sounds kind of crazy, but that's what it is. Okay, so now I'm just going to go around and collect all my like terms. So it looks like I have 2 x's, this x plus this x, that's 2x. And then I have, remember I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones, but this is like minusing 1. So it's 5 ones minus 1. So that would be 5 minus, that's 4. Okay. Alright, so far so good. This is a y squared tile, so I know if I start up here, this would be y. There's x, there's 1, there's 1, there's 1. Here's the one that's kind of hard to figure out. Uh-oh, here's another one that's hard to figure out. They're not hard to figure out, they're just tricky. Here's y. What's this one right here? What's y? That's y. Okay, so this missing side right here is going to be x minus 1. And this missing side right here, goodness, I guess that would be y minus x. Why is that? Because the whole way across is y, but I don't really want the whole way across, I just want this little piece, so I have to subtract off this distance, which is x, so it's y minus x. Now go around and grab all your terms that are the same. I think I'll grab my y's first. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 y's. And then grab my x's. I've got 1, 2, 3, but that's kind of like take away 1. So 1, 2, 3, take away 1 is 2. And how many 1's do I have? 1, 2. I have 3 1's, but I got to take away 1, so that's 2 1's. Okay, so hopefully you're getting an idea. Should I do one last one? Oh, might as well, huh? Because it's an XY tile. So XY tiles, remember X? X are the shorter ones, and Y's are the longer ones. So I know that from here to here on an XY tile is going to be X. And these are Y tiles, but remember Y tiles on the skinny part's 1. 1, 1. This one's going to be, let's see, Y minus 1. This one's going to be, well, that's X, that's 1, that's X, that's 1, 1, 1. What's this? X. What's that? Y. Okay, so let's get them all together. So the X's, it looks like I have 1, 2, it's supposed to be X, 3, I have 4 X's. And then, I have 1, 2 Y's. And then how many 1's? 1, 2, 3, take away 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's what I get for that. Okay, so that's kind of the new learning, and I'm going to let you do the review and preview problems to practice on your own.